Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Freeman. This is Marshmallow. He's currently telling me how much he loves me. I know I love you too. And we're going to be answering some of the questions that we get asked when we're on the road. Our first question today is, where does Marshmallow sleep? Well, first of all, this is Marshmallow's cage. When people ask, where's Marshmallow's cage? I just point to the caravan. And they're like, what? You trained your rabbit to be able to just run around the caravan? Yeah, pretty much. He knows where he shouldn't go and he knows where he should go. He knows where his toilet is. He also knows where his food is, where his water is. He knows where he can sleep. And he knows that he should not jump on the table, which is why I have this little mat on here, because he can't grip the table really well. And he knows he shouldn't jump onto the chairs. He knows that he shouldn't jump out of the door if it's left open. So yeah, we've trained him from the beginning. So I got Marshmallow 4 years ago. And when we got married and moved into a home together, we then trained Marshmallow in that house as well. So this is what Marshmallow sleeps on. So when I got Marshmallow, we saw this in store, and it is where he knows he can go to sleep on. So it's just this ginormous rug that if he decides to go to the toilet on, it is absorbent. Because you will find that when you first get a bunny, they will want to go number 1 and 2 on all of your clothes, your belongings, your rugs, your sleeping stuff, any clothes that you leave laying around. They will scent it and try and make it their own. And so by having this ginormous rug on the bed, it meant that if he wanted to jump up, he just jumped up and he went on to here. There you go. See, he knows this is his. It's kind of like a child who might have a blanket or a toy or something, and they feel most comfortable with that and they know that that's theirs. Marshmallow has this. So we just lay this out on one side of the bed, just at the top, and so he can come and sleep on it. Rabbits are also naturally animals that just sleep intermittently and then are awake, especially at night time, because they normally stay awake all the time and then go to sleep. But I have trained Marshmallow. Now, it was quite annoying in the beginning because he'd always move stuff and make noise and everything like that when I first started training him. But now he is great, and he'll just sleep through the night. So you can train your pet rabbit to sleep when you sleep. You just need to work hard at it and don't get discouraged and keep going, and eventually they'll learn that, okay, it's 9 o'clock now, I need to go to bed. And you'll find that if you don't come to bed at a reasonable time, they will sit there and they will wait for you to come to bed as well, because they feel like they own you. Cool. Well, we're gonna put this away. Come here, Marshmallow. We are going to talk about Marshmallow's collar now. Come back. Let's fold this up. Marshmallow has a collar for a couple of main reasons. Is number 1, when we put the collar on, it means that it's outside time. It means that it's time to go outside. The day has begun. It's time to play. So we put the collar on him. Also have trained him to go find his collar. So I'll put the collar on the ground at night time, and then in the morning he will go over and he will find his collar. So I don't leave it in the same place all the time. So he will go over and he'll find his collar and he'll sit there. And as a reward, I will put him outside straight away. So whether that's in his pen, whether that's taking him on in his lead and harness, or whether when we're staying somewhere and there's an enclosed area, letting him outside. So that's like his, yay, good job Marshmallow for finding your collar. It has the bell on it, so it means that we know where he is as well, because sometimes he can get out of his pen and he likes to run around underneath the caravan or underneath the car. He doesn't go too much further than that, so he knows that this place is where he gets his food, it's where he gets his water, it's where he gets his love, and it's where he's most safe. So he never runs too far. And the reason that when he goes outside, we put him on his collar and his lead is because of other animals like dogs or cats or wild native Australian animals that might come over and try and attack him. Next thing, on the topic of going to the toilet in random annoying places, very early on we found this, didn't we, Marshmallow? We found this. We just picked it up from Bunnings. Smells nice. All you do, oh no, Marshmallow weed on the rug on the ground. Grab your microfiber cloth and we lay it down and we pat, and then you leave it. We normally leave it for a bit for it all to soak up, so don't rub. It's the worst thing you can do. Don't rub. Leave it and then pick it up and boom, it should be gone. If he does it on something that we're sleeping on, like a quilt or a sheet, once again, spray, 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 spray. Grab your microfiber cloth, lay it down, put it on top, and then take the item off and put it in your washing machine. It's great for that. So it's like a stain remover. Obviously it is a stain remover, but it's not like a pre-wash stain remover, but it does a really good job. I'm so pleased and we're so blessed to be able to have found this particular product to use for our rabbits. So it's easy. It's just in Bunnings. I don't think it costs fairly much. And it works. It's great. If you're going to get a pet rabbit and you're going to try and let them out of their like cage, if you're going to do a Marshmallow thing, you definitely need to have something to get rid of that urine that your rabbit will put in places that are very annoying. Another big thing is that Marshmallow is actually desexed. So about a month into me getting Marshmallow as a pet, he started jumping on things and trying to give them rabbit hugs. We call them bunny hugs, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm meaning. He started bunny hugging things, and so I booked him in to get him desexed. He needed to rest for about a week. He didn't do too much. He just chilled in his favorite chilling spot in our house. And then after that, he was perfectly fine. And I could start training him to do things. Like when we got married, I trained Marshmallow to come. When I called him, I trained him how to do a thing called Marshmallow Kiss. So if he's on the same level as you, I was like, if you're laying on the ground or laying on the bed, you can go Marshmallow Kiss, and then he'll give you like a little nudge on your nose or on just above your lip as well. It's a super duper cute thing that I've been able to do just between Marshmallow and I, not between anyone else. And just these little things, and I'm gonna make a video on that because that's just like a whole other level of things that people want to do with their rabbit as well. Last thing is food bowls. This will get him awake. Marshmallow has 2 bowls. This one is water. See, I told you. This one is water. This one is his food. Now, I always wondered why rabbit owners had such big and heavy bowls. And then I got a rabbit. And I realized that the rabbit likes to put their paws on the bowl and flip it up. And therefore, it flips up, it flips over, and all the food goes everywhere. And it's really annoying to have to clean up. So, get some heavy bowls so that they can't tip them over. He knows this one's his water, and he knows this one is his food. So I'll put his water one back here. When we're on the road, he has this. As you can see, he loves this. He knows what's in this. He wants whatever is in this. He knows exactly what's in there. And it's not yogurt. This is what we give him if we're unable to find any type of safe grasses for him to eat, leaves that might have fallen on the ground that are dry, flowers, or anything else that he really enjoys eating. Or if we don't have a lot of scraps, we're not really a lot of scrap people for him to eat. Or sometimes we meet people on the road and they give him scraps and food like that as well. So this is when he doesn't have very much. Or I'm noticing that he's got runny poops, or if he's going to the toilet a lot, then I will realize that, okay, he needs some more fiber. So there's a lot of chew marks on here. Do you want to let me open up Marshmallow, or do you just want to keep trying to open it yourself? Just let me do it. Here we go. Ready? See? The flip over thing! See? Just save it. That's what they do. They just flip it over so they can get to it. So I normally just give him a couple of little handfuls of food. All it is some Timothy hay and some pellets. So we mixed up. Pellets, I have found out, are like candy for rabbits, so don't give them too many of them. Hay is excellent for chewing at the teeth at the back of their mouths. Did you know that they not only have teeth at the front, but they also have teeth at the back? And that's what the Timothy hay is excellent for. So their grasses, their hays, leaves, anything like that is really good to get chewed up in those back teeth and keep them down really low. Because, how about we move back a little bit, Marshmallow? Because if you don't keep their back teeth down, it means that they can get swollen chunks around the sides of their faces and ulcers and cysts and all types of stuff. And so giving them a nice balanced diet is excellent and the best thing that you can do. So not only the Timothy hay and the pellets, but give them some grass and some leaves and some other flowers once in a while. Some sticks as well. They love having sticks. Marshmallow loves sticks. It grinds down their teeth because rabbits' teeth just keep growing. They don't stop. So he needs to have something to grind his teeth down. So he's a really privileged and lucky bunny to be traveling on the road with us and meeting so many new people. Look, he's done the thing with his paws where he's put them in there. So yeah, see, it happens and the bowl didn't tip over. He's very lucky. He's very blessed to be on the road with us, and we're really blessed to have a rabbit. If you are going to live on the road and you do want to take an animal with you, I would suggest a rabbit rather than a dog or a cat or a chicken. Yeah, that happened. Not with us, we met someone else on the road, because a rabbit, you can leave them in the caravan and they'll be happy. Like, we normally will leave him in the van and we'll take his collar off and you wouldn't even think that there was an animal inside, and he'll just chill all day. As long as he's got food and water and a box to destroy, he's a pretty happy bunny. He really is, and he gets cuddles at night time. That's what's important to him.